Please welcome from West Hartford, Connecticut, Judge Dr. Anthony DiNardo. Steward, may we have the toy dogs to the ring, please. Our first breed of the evening in the toy group is the pug. Breed today was judged by Dr. Roger Pritchard. Pugs, one of the oldest of all breeds, flourished from before 400 BC and have remained true to their breed through the ages. In the early 18th century, marmoset monkeys were popular pets in Europe and were known as pugs, which was then slang for dear ones. The monkeys were thought to resemble the little dogs, who soon became known as pug dogs, and the name stuck. This is Pug number 39. Next, we have the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. The breed today was judged by Hans T. Lettinen. Named after the 17th century knights who rode on horseback and were loyal to King Charles I and II, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel was only owned by families of the court. Gay, friendly, and non-aggressive, the Cavalier never exhibits any tendency towards nervousness or shyness. This is Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, number 47. Next, the Shih Tzu. Today's judging was conducted by Dr. Roger Pritchard. One of the elegant and aristocratic breeds from China, Shih Tzus were cherished by royals for over 1,000 years. They're believed to have been descended from crossing the Lhasa Apso, or Tibetan mountain dog, and the Pekingese. This is a breed whose sole purpose is that of a house pet. The Shih Tzu is outgoing, friendly, and trusting towards all. Here now, Shih Tzu number 17. The Italian Greyhound, judged today by Maxine Bean. Smallest of the family of gazehounds, the Italian Greyhound is believed to have originated more than 2,000 years ago in the region that is now known as Greece and Turkey. It was during the Renaissance that these miniature greyhounds were adopted by the Italian noblemen and became known by their present name. The IG is a sporty little dog and is a peaceful, gentle friend that likes attention. This is Italian Greyhound, number 23. Here now is the Papillon, judging today by Hans T. Lettinen. Often depicted in rare old paintings and tapestries, the Papillon began in Spain as a drop-eared miniature spaniel. And by the time they reached France, their ears were upright, almost wing-like, and they became known as the Papillon, meaning butterfly in French. Small, friendly, and lively, they are perfect pets for city and country dwellers alike. This is Papillon number 67. Here is the Chinese Crested. Our judge today for the breed was David Ohalvo. Although the exact origin of the Chinese Crested is unknown, it is believed to have evolved from African hairless dogs, then reduced in size by the Chinese. Cresteds come in two varieties. The hairless is not totally so. They have tufts of hair on their head, tail, and feet. Powder puffs are completely covered with hair. Both varieties are loving animals, alert and curious, with plenty of energy. This is Chinese Crested, number 17. Here is the Toy Poodle. Today's judging, conducted by Michelle Billings. There are three varieties of poodles. We have the standard, the miniature, and also the toy. They are alike in every way except for size. All poodles originated from the standard poodle, bred in Germany to retrieve ducks from the water. In German, poodle means water. Active and intelligent, the toys were created especially to be companions. This is Toy Poodle, number 23. Now the miniature pincher. Judging today was conducted by David Ohalvo. Miniature pinchers have existed for several centuries in their native land of Germany. The breed's most distinctive feature is their hackney-like gait, similar to the high-stepping movement of hackney ponies. Although the two breeds resemble one another, Min Pins are not miniature Doberman pinchers. Fearless and spirited, they are happiest when treated like a standard-sized dog. This is Miniature Pincher, number 6. Now we have the Offenpinscher. Today's judge was Dr. John Reeve-Newson. Offenpinschers originated in Central Europe, probably in the 1600s. They were one of several types of small terriers that moved from the barn, where they served as ratters, to the house, where they became a beloved pet. Fun-loving and intelligent, the name Offenpinscher means monkey terrier in German. This is Offenpinscher number 5. Next, we have the Manchester Toy Terrier. Today's judging was done by Maxine Beam. The toy Manchester Terrier is clearly descended from the original English Black and Tan Terriers, and they were bred by coal miners in Manchester, England, for rat killing and rabbit chasing, two popular sports of the day. Eventually, a specific toy variety was established. Except for size and ear options, there are no differences between the two varieties. This is Toy Manchester Terrier number 30. And now the Yorkshire Terrier, judged today by Dr. Roger Pritchard. In the 19th century, Yorkshire, England, this breed caught rats for workers in clothing mills. The Yorkshire Terrier's coat was so beautiful that people said the mill workers must have spun their coats in the factories. Later in the same century, Yorkies were discovered by high society, and they became the widely loved family companion they are today. This is Yorkshire Terrier number 11. And here we have the Silky Terrier, judged today by Dr. Roger Pritchard. Developed around the turn of the century in Australia, the Silky is a true toy terrier. His coat is silky in texture and parted down the middle of the back. He is always blue and tan. Smart, quick-moving, and fast-thinking, the Silky has an inquisitive nature and a zest for life. This is Silky Terrier number 19. Here now is the Maltese, and the judging today was conducted by Dr. John Reeve-Newson. The Maltese has been an aristocrat of the canine world for more than 28 centuries. The fact that through the ages they've been the household pets of people of culture, wealth, and fastidious taste may account for their refinement, fidelity, and cleanliness. Throughout their recorded history, the breed has remained healthy and spirited despite their size. This is Maltese number 9. Next, the Havanese, and it was judged today by David Ohalvo. The Havanese is an old breed of the Bichon family, possibly originating on the island of Malta. The Havanese traveled through Spain and Italy before finding a permanent home in Cuba, where they became popular among the wealthy. Havanese are happy, friendly dogs. Their outgoing temperament and trainability makes them a wonderful family pet and excellent candidates for obedience training. This is Havanese number 31. Here is the Brussels Griffon, judged today by Miss Beth Swigert. As their name suggests, Brussels Griffons were developed in Belgium, where they were most often kept in stables as ratters. Gradually becoming regular members of the household, old folk songs and tales mention bearded dogs in reference to the spunky Griffon. Probably best known for their almost human-like expression, the breed comes in two varieties of coat, both rough and smooth. This is Brussels Griffon number 10. Here we have the English Toy Spaniel, King Charles and Ruby, today's judging by Michelle Billings. Just how long Toy Spaniels had been known in Europe before they arrived in England remains unclear. Yet most authorities agree that the breed goes back to Japan, and even possibly ancient China. English Toy Spaniels are divided into 4 color varieties. In this class, we have the King Charles, which is black and tan, and the Ruby, which is red. This is English Toy Spaniel number 5. The other English Toy Spaniel, varieties of Blenheim and Prince Charles, were judged today by Michelle Billings. Except in the area of color, all 4 varieties of the English Toy Spaniel share one standard and a common ancestry. Originally used in England for woodcock hunting, today's Toy Spaniel is a bright and interesting little dog, affectionate and willing to please. In this class are Blenheim, which is white and red, and Prince Charles, which is white with black and tan markings. This is English Toy Spaniel number 7. And here we have the Toy Fox Terrier, earlier today judged by Dr. Roger Pritchard. A genuine American breed, Toy Fox Terriers are truly a toy and a terrier in both character and personality. Breed traits to be observed are keen intelligence, courage, and animation, all in a diminutive package. They are well-balanced toy dogs of athletic appearance, displaying grace and agility, as well as strength and stamina. Here is Toy Fox Terrier, number 17. And now the Japanese Chin, judged earlier today by Dr. John Reeves-Newson. In Japan, they are Inu dogs, and there are Chin, royalty dogs. The distinction needs no clarification. The Japanese Chin of today are descendants of the dogs that warmed the laps of aristocracy and kept court with the ladies of the imperial palace. They are good companions, bright and alert, naturally clean, eager to please. They make an ideal pet. This is Japanese Chin, number 33. We have the Pomeranian now, earlier judged by Beth Swigert. A member of the family of dogs known as the Spitz, Pomeranians descended from the sled dogs of Iceland and Lapland. Their ancestors ended up in Germany, in the province of Pomerania, where they were bred down to the breed's present size. Poms are extroverts, exhibiting great intelligence and vivacious spirit, making them great companions as well as competitive show dogs. This is Pomeranian number 33. Here is the long-coat Chihuahua. Today's judging, conducted by David Ohalvo. American Chihuahua breeders have produced a diminutive dog that has few comparisons in size, symmetry, and conformation, as well as intelligence and alertness. A graceful, alert, quick little dog with a saucy expression and terrier-like qualities, the Chihuahua makes a devoted companion to young and old alike. This is the long-coat Chihuahua, number 47. And here we have the smooth-coat Chihuahua, judged today by David Ohalvo. The Chihuahua's main ancestor was probably the Chichichi, who existed as early as the 9th century as a favorite dog of the Central American Indians. Chihuahuas appear in numerous stone carvings, and also mummies of them have been found in ancient burial sites. The breed comes in two coat varieties, both smooth and long. This is the smooth coat Chihuahua, number 16. Next, the Pekingese. They were judged today by Dr. John Reeve Newsom. Fascinating by reason of their Asian background and distinctive personality, Pekingese hold an honored place in the dog world. In ancient times, Pekes were held sacred in China, the land of their origin, and the theft of one was punishable by death. Today, they have but one purpose in life: to give understanding, companionship, and loyalty to their owners. It may be truly said that Pekingese fulfill their mission to perfection. This is Pekingese number 11. Judge Dr. Anthony DiNardo has chosen the Affenpinscher as group first. The Brussels is second. Third place goes to the Maltese. And fourth goes to the miniature pincher. Congratulations to all.
Well, Gina DiNardo's back with me, having watched her father sorting out that incredibly strong toy group.
There was a lot of good dogs in that group, boy.
He was spoiled for choice. He was spoiled for choice. You know, what always fascinates me with this sport, and I mean it's getting more so all the time, and particularly with the concept of the World Challenge, is how international everything is getting. I mean, I watched these dogs coming in from the collecting ring. The first guy in is a guy from Bangkok who was showing dogs under me in Jakarta last week.
So cool.
Who's here showing and winning best of breed with a pug. And then we had the little the Papillon, who of course is technically a Phalan.
Correct.
In the FCI countries, the two breeds are shown separately. But in my country and your country, they both come under the Papillon banner. And this little Phalan was the same one that we saw in the World Challenge earlier on. We had another World Challenge finalist in there with the white toy poodle, Walker.
Yes.
Who, of course, you know very well because he had a long stay in the States when he was being campaigned here.
A few years ago, he was campaigned in the States. That's right.
With Kazazaka, whose owners at the time I see are actually the owners of the Maltese. Who was,
really?
Ron Scott and Debbie Burke.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, they were Walker's owners, and now they're on the Maltese. So there was some real quality dogs there, and showmanship in these little dogs, it's astounding. For such tiny little dogs, they never stop.
They never stop. They're adorable. Can we just say it? They're adorable.
Oh.
But I just thought the depth in that group, the quality was amazing.
And then, of course, we haven't even come to the Affenpinscher.
No, it was the winner of the
he's doing tremendously well over here, isn't he?
He gave a great show.
And I think he did well at the I think it was the Copenhagen.
You would know. You would have to tell
I think
me.
the Copenhagen was the World Show in Denmark. He was runner-up best in show. Now this is a little dog that's bred in the Netherlands, and this lady who has this Tani Kazari kennel, I don't know, she must have some kind of production line going there, because every country you go to.
So she's got depth in her breeding program.
I had one in Finland that was runner-up best in show a few weeks ago in Jakarta of all places. I thought, where's this such a gorgeous Affenpinscher come from in Indonesia? Where's it from? The same kennel in the Netherlands.
Right?
Absolutely. She's putting them out there. There's no question about that. That's Mika Koymans from Holland. And then, of course, to complete the quartet there, we had that smartest paint little Griffon, groomed to within an inch of its life Maltese, and that min pin, and boy, did that hackney.
That looked lovely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to look like.
And